In our previous episode, we learned the Premiere Pro interface, and today I'm showing you how to cut videos clean like a pro. In this video, I'll teach you how to place clips on the timeline, how to cut properly, and how to remove mistakes in your edits. I'll also teach you how to make your edits clean and smooth. So in our part 1 of this tutorial, I would like to teach you about how to add clips onto your timelines. Remember very well in the last episode, this is what we came up with. We learned about how to create a new project. We learned about how to import media, the panels, the workspace, and so on and so forth. Now we are adding clips to the timeline. So I'll go on and import the footage that we are supposed to use quickly, a little quick, then I'll be back to you. So once you've opened, you need to drag the clips from the project panel to the timeline. This is the timeline, remember? Quick recap. This was the project panel, and this is the source monitor, this is the program monitor, and this is the timeline. Now I'll teach you how to drag the clips to the timeline. Now dragging the clips from the project panel to the timeline, you just have to click onto that specific video that you need to put onto your timeline, and you left click and drag confidently, and there you go. Always place your main video on V1 and audio has to be on A1. We said this V1 means video 1, and this is V2, this is V3, and you can push up to make V4, push up again to make V5. Now once you drag this video, it comes straight to V1. It goes to V1 and the audio goes to A1. You can drag this audio to A2, A3, and also drag down to make A4, but it has to be on A1, V1, of course for beginner purposes. And you have to keep things organized. You need to save on every step that you make. After dragging, you need to come here and say save. This helps you to keep your project saved. You're recommended to be saving every step that you make during your editing. Just have to press Command S on Mac, or on Windows you need to press Ctrl S to save. That's a quick tip. It's a shortcut for saving. Now I've taught you about how to drag the clips from project panel to the timeline, and you can obviously drag as many as you can. Obviously you need to drag the clips that you're going to edit. So I've also told you that I'm going to teach you cutting clips properly. Remember in our previous tutorial I told you about these tools, these editing tools. These are the tools that you use during your editing process. We're having the pointer, the selection tool, of course. This is a track select forward, this is repo edit, this is your razor, and this is your slip tool, this is your pen tool, rectangle tool for the graphic editors, and this is your hand tool plus this type tool. All these tools are useful during editing. Yeah, so I've told you about the tools, but the most important tools that you use during editing are, number one, we have this selection tool, and another one is the razor tool, and I think also the repo edit. You need to cram the three because those are the most important tools during editing. So never cut randomly, just cut on action, emotion, or sound during cuts, making cuts. Let's say you want to end on this scene as soon as the couple hugs while laughing. Alright, you just have to come and pick your razor tool and trim. Yeah, that helps you to split the video. After trimming, immediately you come to the selection tool and you pull this back. Let's say you want to add some clip, you want to add like this clip, but you want to start from here and end somewhere. You come back and get your razor tool, you cut that specific part and find the sweet spot. Yes, you just have to find the sweet spot where you want your cut to end, and thereafter cutting that specific spot, you come and pick the selection tool, you left click on it and drag it while holding that left click button and press it where it has to be. Of course, immediately after placing it, you can see as soon as they laugh, it transits to another clip. So that's a quick way on how to make cuts. And another thing, let me talk about, I've told you about the razor tool, the selection tool. Let's say you want to fill this gap, you want to pull this clip to fill this gap. The tool that you can use this repo edit tool, and of course the repo edit, that's the work to fill the space. You can click here and say delete. I've just pressed the delete button on my keyboard. Let me say Ctrl Z. I press with the selection tool and say delete. So it has filled the gap in our timeline. Let's say you want to cut something again. You want to cut something and delete all these clips. You want to delete all these clips starting from this cut. You just have to come here and select and pick your razor tool. You cut. I told you this splits the clip. You go back and pick your selection tool. You left click on the clip, you say delete. You also come here and left click, you say delete. You come here and say delete. I've also told you that the pen tool is used for selection. Yeah, you left click, you drag your clip along at the timeline. You can also another thing, you can also uh, as you can see the cursor, once I point the cursor at the end of the clip, it changes direction, pointing on your left. You can left click and hold, you push inwards. Yeah, you push inwards, and you can also push outwards like this. Yeah, that's also another way of trimming, yeah, your clip. Then also, if you don't want to just push this, you just have to come here and say delete. You come here and say delete. So that's it. But allow me to take you through. I've talked about repo deleting. That's called repo deleting. Delete. That's repo deleting. And now on your timeline, you have this bar. This bar. You can slide alongside. Let's say the clip is hidden somewhere. You just have to come here and slide. This clip can be hidden somewhere. Let's say it's hidden somewhere there on your right. You can come here and slide this bar to go quickly to your clip, your hidden clip. You can zoom in and out, zoom in and out. And the shortcuts for this, for the zoom in and out on your keyboard is the plus button on your keyboard increases the zooming size, and the minus button decreases the zoom. Okay, let me report delete this. So this is it, and that's one way of doing quick cuts. You use the shortcuts, zoom in, zoom out, in, out, in, out. Yeah, so that's it. Those are some of the keyboard shortcuts that I usually use during my editing. I've told you there is the selection tool, and the shortcut for that is V. The razor tool, the shortcut for that is Z. Just take note of my pointer. Once I press C, it immediately switches to the razor tool. Once I press V, it switches to the selection tool. Yeah, so that's the quickest way of switching between these tools. I've told you these two tools are the most used tools during cuts, making cuts and edits. Yeah, so speed just comes from shortcuts. You don't have to just rush. You don't have to just rush everything. You just need to cram the shortcuts on your keyboard. V, selection tool, C, and having plus button, the minus button, let's say the report delete. Yeah, so as an editor, you need to cram these buttons to make quick cuts and edits. Yeah, so your homework for today, you need to edit a 30 to 60-second clip using clean cuts only. No effects, no transitions. Yeah, just go to your PC and select any clip of your choice and edit a 30 to 60 seconds clip. You just practice the razor, practice the selection tool, and practice the report delete, practice the zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, so tomorrow in the next tutorial we shall jump into color correction basics. So you need to subscribe and stay locked, guys. You need to subscribe and stay locked in.